Hey, Trudy here with part 2 of my review on Tony Robbins' book, Money Master the Game, 7 Simple Steps to Financial Freedom. If you missed part 1, please click the link here and watch it. And this is my part 2. Again, this is not a way for you to avoid getting your own book. I'm just kind of sharing stuff here, hopefully to encourage you to get your own book, and just my insights and takeaways, and also as a way to archive this for myself as well. All right, so I have to tell you, I had a duh moment because the book is subtitled 7 Simple Steps to Financial Freedom, and so I wanted to get a quick look at the 7 simple steps, and I have to tell you, I had trouble finding them. The contents had 7 sections, and I thought, okay, maybe the sections were the steps. But then when I looked within the sections, there were these little sub-steps. So I was like, okay, well, are the sub-steps the 7 steps? And what made it even more complicated for me, was it said, section 1 was titled, Welcome to the Jungle. The journey begins with this first step. So I was like, what first step? This first step. What first step? And it was, oh, that's the step. Welcome to the jungle. The journey begins. So that was the step. But when I was like, begins with this first step, and I was like, I thought it was the secret. It was just kind of like, a teaser to let me know, go read the book to get what the first step was. So I figured it all out, guys. The 7 sections are indeed the 7 steps. Now, the 7 steps had longish names, and so I simplified for me, and I'm going to read you the 7 sections that Tony has, and here I am going to put in afterwards my titles that I replaced them with, so that I could easily remember the 7 simple steps, because these are kind of wordy for me. So section 1 is Welcome to the Jungle. The journey begins with this first step. Section 2, Become the Insider. Know the rules before you get in the game. Section 3, What's the price of your dreams? Make the game winnable. Section 4, Make the most important investment decision of your life. Section 5, Upside without the downside. Create a lifetime income plan. Section 6, Invest like the 0.001%, the Billionaire's Playbook. And Section 7, Just Do It, Enjoy, and Share It. So I have, I'm going to come back and put my rendition of that here, but in a nutshell, quickly, my 7 steps simplified are: 1, decide to play the money game. 2, learn the rules. 3, price it to win. 4, asset allocation plan. 5, get the money to play. 6, play like the big boys. And 7, enjoy and share. So that was it for me. So I've completed section 1, and I'm halfway through section 2, but I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis for me of section 1, which I renamed Decide to Play. And in this section, Tony kind of went into a mindset situation. He was exploring a lot of what's common out there, what a lot of people are experiencing. So a lot of us will resonate with a lot of that there, and helping us to reset that mindset. Also, he was encouraging us to be very proactive about our money rather than blindly handing it over to the expert brokers who he thinks have, for the most part, they're not really able to win the money game themselves. Tony also sets up in this section the foundation for helping us to continue to trust him on this whole process. And he keeps reminding us that he himself is not the money expert. He is an expert by no means, but he is not the money expert. But what he has done is he has given us access to the best of the best of the best. He's given us unprecedented access to those who truly are the experts of the top level. He also picks up where a lot of the pundits have dropped the ball. Now, everyone agreed that the financial meltdown and conditions of the average American, especially after the 2008 fiasco, needed to be addressed. But then what happened was time went on, and they just forgot about it, and they went on with same old business as usual. Well, it seems what's really clear is that Tony had a very urgent, pressing desire to help us, the average American, especially because he shares his own story where he started out in very dire economic circumstances as a young child, watching his family go through that, and he just really felt this urgent desire to help us and to give us back a little bit of our financial power. He also goes through some basic financial terms that we're likely to see again when he gets into more detail in that section. Things like, what is a portfolio, and later in the first part of the section 2, he also gives us an idea of what's an index, what he means by what's an index. And we're also introduced to his app, and we are shown how to access this. And when he talks about the app that he's made available to us, this is not just a good reading moment and we go on by and we say, oh wow, Tony has an app. This was a point for us to pause, download the app, and actually take the time to enter the details. And I have to tell you, I entered mine, and there was no surprise there that it fed back to me that based on what I put in, that I was nowhere near able to achieve my dream life with those numbers. Now, of course, Tony promises to share later on how we'll get the money to play like the big boys, but it's always good to have a clear idea of where you are, a baseline, so that later on there's something to look back at. So that was a point for pausing and putting that in. And just in case you're not familiar with Tony Robbins' signature 6 human needs, he also gave a quick overview of his 6 human needs in section 1. So that's my part 2 review of this book, and I'm going to encourage you to go get your own. I'm being totally blessed by it, encouraged, and I am in the whole financial space. I have multi-credentials in the financial space, and before the recession, I did money the secular way. I did money the same way Wall Street teaches it, all the supposed financial experts teach it. That's what they taught me, and that's what I did, and it failed me. And I personally went to the Bible to get my own guidance, and so I am on a track which is guided by the Bible now. So I'm on a different, so in a way I am already addressing this for myself. But I totally respect this guy, and I'm enjoying this book. And when I get through the next couple of sections, I will continue to share that with you. So Trudy Beerman here, super simple to find at trudybeerman.com, and I'm thankful that you watched this video, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you. Put your comments down below. If you're reading the book, let me know if what your insights are on this section 1 of the book, or step 1, which I have renamed Decide to Play the Game. I've decided to play the game. I hope you have too. All right.